Well, here we are again. With some more of the good old soup soon. The good old soup spoon. And, oh boy. Definitely looking forward to seeing how, this evening transpires, because it's like we only got one more world to the best Sonic game again. Yes. It would have been funny if I decided to just do this on Sonic Sunday. Now that I think about it. Probably made timing on certain things a little less awkward, but I'm fairly certain I can accommodate, as it were. So yeah, as far as I recall with regards to this particular level that we're about to enter into, I don't necessarily have that many good memories of it, so... oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Also, apologies if commentary this time around is, once again, a little bit low energy. Especially compared to what happened with yesterday's stream that got a little bit, I'm not gonna say heated, just a little bit unhinged. Chain Chomplets Unchained. I distinctly remember there's one particular mission in this where you just don't have your, don't have flood on you. Anyways, yeah. Gotta say, this is definitely an interesting choice for the last mission. Also, I'm fairly certain you just fall straight through the bridge here if you're not careful, so, watch yourself, I suppose. Dear ladies' pets, you say. No, not the bees. To be fair, Seymour was fairly tiresome. Yeah, that's fair. Seymour! We made it despite your direction. I'm surprised I didn't make that joke in hindsight. I guess it was a little bit, too into the moment. Anyways, here we are with, well, we can't have a Mario game. It seems like someone lacks the proper training. Gotta say, this is definitely an interesting sort of redesign for the Chain Chomps. I know this is an actual Chain Chomp, but you get what I mean. Again, I gotta remember how we go about this, so it's just like... You pull on the thing and you watch him go. Something to that effect. Where did he even go, by the way? Yeah, I don't think this one is necessarily too difficult from what I... Also, my second favorite level is... I mean, aesthetically, I agree. This level is pretty top-notch. It's just, I kind of recall the missions here not exactly being the best. Especially, it sort of feels as though they're trying to make up for this game's sort of lack of a fire level. So I guess we got, this to make up for it. Get back here, you. I'm not done with you yet. We just gotta line it up real quick. Okay, so it's not in there. Try cooling it. What do you think I've been doing, Flood? What do you think I've been doing this whole time? It's like you're completely disconnected from all my actions throughout this whole thing. Also, hello. Again, not 100% certain as to the objective here. Is it just the case that you just got to knock them into one another? Because I don't think that's the case. Like, I think there'd be like a certain spot where you have to dunk them in the hole, as it were. Just try to figure out where it is. I'll try to figure it out by myself first, because it feels as though I of recently have been sort of relying too much on outside sources, as it were. Music seems to increase in pace as soon as I go over there, though, so I'm guessing that's sort of the where I'm supposed to be going. I do also appreciate the music at the very least. It's very calming and relaxing, just sort of it's like a lie, as it were. Anyways, what's your deal, sir? Okay, so this isn't the place. Fortunately, they just have a bunch of water, though. Not certain as to why they're just sort of, exuding all this, lava paint, as it were. Like, what did these doggos eat? I gotta wonder. I'm not sure. It feels as though you gotta knock them into... Okay, I don't think you knock them into one another. Okay, good to know. That's not how that goes. Oh, there was another one over here. I'm guessing it's just the case that I have to extinguish all three of them. That seems to be the logic here. At least in theory. At the very least, in this level, we get to hear Mario screaming in agony, as it were. So, it's worth it in that respect. Just to hear the suffering. Now, we may as well just see what the visitors have to say. Villagers have to say about this whole thing. Do you have anything to say to me, sir? I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm guessing this is where they all need to go, right? Like, just dunk them in the river. Dude, that's a good way of disciplining your dogs, right? Just drown them. Can you stop? Okay, just cooling them down. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'm sure that's the logic behind it. Just cooling them down. Oh, very nearly in the drink. Oh, there we go. There we go, that's one down. Okay, this isn't so bad. I say, not realizing how bad it's about to get. Get over here, you. You. Fluffing you. I have your aggro. Cameron, would you like to work with me for a moment? I would blame Lakitu, but he didn't join us on vacation, unfortunately. Game, can you work with me here? Alright, that's one to go, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's just free. I'm hoping it's just free, because otherwise I'm not going to be very happy. Because most of my health is already diminished. I do gotta wonder, what kind of healing magic exists in these coins in order to restore Mario's life like this? Are the coins here just the greatest healing power in the Mushroom Kingdom? Like touching gold here just heals all your wounds? I mean, at least from what I've heard, that is how it works in America, so I suppose it checks out, since Mario is sort of an American. Mario is... Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, which is funny, because I keep hearing stuff about how Mario isn't that. He's the man in red in more ways than one, as it were. Anyways, come here, dog. Come here, dog. You're going in the drink. You're going in the drink. Okay, there's access to lots of coins that let you go to hospital. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm getting at. Always be kind to your pets. By drowning them. It's just about they're just overheating, because when I was young I did not like these chaintrons running around on fire. Overheating, yeah, sure, which is why they're, excreting lava, I can only assume. It's like when people over here try to have Mexican food. They pulling the miscellaneous object connects to their the miscellaneous object, let's just go with that. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious about that in the slightest. Or suggestive. Alright, back in we go. Let's see what horrors await us next. Because I know there's one where you don't have your thing. Oh. Well, we got another race against this chucklehead. Like, I will give this game this at the very least. The atmosphere is immaculate. Like, the mood, This is one of those things I don't want to keep just saying vibes, because I feel like certain people are constantly sick and think Kai doesn't know when to quit. Well, he's certainly going to quit after this. We just gotta find a way up to the top of that tree, which I'm guessing means going around the left side. Again, just... really feels like he's channeling Mandark there. I'm not sure whether or not this is the right way. Oh. Oh, he's right there. No. You can't catch me on the speedy hamburger. I see you up there. This feels like I'm not losing to a race with someone. Excuse me. Excuse me. H-cups. You try again after you practice more until... Yeah, get out of my sight. Get out of my sight, you. We're getting out of here. Yippee. I think I got distracted. Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. You know, save him a little bit of pride. Presumably before I fall on him. I mean, I know at the very least this little secret course is kind of infamously... You're distracting me with those... Yes, it's the ears. The goopy inferno. Oh, I think this is... Yep. It was this one, I remember. So yeah, Shadowmori just steals flood, and you have to somehow navigate your way through the floor is lava. Good luck! Yes, it is time. Oh, and there's tornadoes here as well, just to rub salt in the wound. I think I know a way how you're supposed to sort of navigate this. Also, wind isn't helping here. What's over here? Ah! Okay, so there is just an entire, undersection of the village to contend with. That's gonna be fun later, I assume. It's time for Taco Bell. Yeah, I imagine that, there's going to be a lot of Taco Bell comparisons when it comes to this level. Out of the way, mushrooms. You're not the you ain't the mushrooms I'm familiar with. Get out of my sight, you. I'm sick of looking at you. Unfortunately for me, I see you down here. You thought I was gonna swim into it, but no, not this time. And just like that, I have grown the tree back. Okay, so I got burnt once. Just want to see if I can... get rid of the lava here a little bit. Okay, I think this is how we, I think this is the play here. We gotta, nope, don't have enough water on me. I mean, I do definitely, appreciate, the water effects this game has. It's very high-tech for 2002. Can I just... You know what? Fluff it with ball. Nice. Using game's water to your advantage. Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing at the very least that's the intention. You know, it's like... Yeah, you've been playing this game for a while. I'm sure you understand how the water physics work. No? Time to learn. Oh. Well, I guess Flood's back now, so... I'm guessing this spawns a blue coin. Nope. Nope. I'm not touching you. Curious as to how you're supposed to... Oh, well, okay, blue coin's gone. Good. So I'm led to assume I'm supposed to get up to that man up there, but only question is, how do I get up there? I'm presuming this is not the actual... I'm thinking. Bunny brain activate. Bunny brain has failed. Reached critical error and had to close. The whole underground grate system that they wanted to use in order to get to a clear area, it's absolute nonsense. Well, I just use simple logic. That's... Take that, game designers. You have been completely destroyed with facts and/or logic. At least I'm presuming this is a way to go. Watch this completely... Watch me have the completely wrong idea about how you're supposed to tackle this level. Bunny brain activate because eating lettuce. I mean, you say that we have been eating a lot of salad, you know, just dieting. Okay, so here you go. Gonna give you a nice little wash down. Oh, so that was it. I'm not sure whether that or not that was the intended way, but I'm taking it. Let's give an extreme taste of spinach out of nowhere. I mean, in terms of the salads we usually have, it is admittedly more on the Greek side. So we got lettuce, we got carrots, obviously. Sometimes tomatoes and olives, some feta in there, some grapes. Some roasted peppers, some sweet corn, that sort of thing. You know, that one wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was. Mostly, I guess, just because that was one of the few ones I actually knew what to do. You were saying, you know, you're gonna clean the rough village, right? Marvus needs to yippee himself out of the... Yep. Oh boy. It's time for, I gotta wonder if this is the cause of the Taco Bell bath. Like, I wonder how I'm supposed to tackle this level. I wonder what the goal is. It's a complete mystery to me. These soners always had burnt hands. I don't know, I think at some point you're gonna have to, do this the old yellow way. So I'm guessing the thing is you gotta grab onto the chain. They do not seem to like bathing. Get back here, you. I'm not done with you yet. I'm presuming this ain't exactly the correct course of action, but it is at the very least a course of action. That is a very angry-looking chain chomp. I'm presuming. Or maybe it's Scar. Maybe that's a Scar it has up there. I'm not done with you yet. So yeah, just grabbing it doesn't seem to be doing all that much. I'm guessing, oh! Okay, so we do have to cool it down all the way. Oh, it's getting redder. It's getting angrier. There we go. Okay, so that's how it's done. Good to know. You seem to be avoiding me. I wonder why. It's afraid! They seem to go mad with... They have the madness about them. Oh. Wow, Mario suddenly has the strength of 10 men when dragging this chain chomp. Strength of 10 men! Strength of 10 men! Okay, so he was kind enough to just jump in the bath for me. Good stuff. Oh, he's golden. That's pretty neat. Well, I do gotta wonder, is this like gold? Oh, it is solid gold there because of the scar. I gotta wonder if this is why the owner decided to go for this particular chain chomp. It's part of an investment scheme, as it were. You put all his earnings into gold. And decided to make it a pet as well on the side. It didn't turn out the way he expected. Yeah, so far this particular level hasn't been as bad as I was anticipating. Like, if anything, I'd say so far Nocky Bay's been worse. I reckon it's about to get a whole lot weirder, though. Yep, here we go. Is this the one I'm thinking it is? Is it Chuckster time? I think it's Chuckster time. Also, Josh is here for some reason. Which is funny, because I don't think Josh is actually involved at all in this, trying to get here. At least, I think. Well, I don't know. It seems as though the level's insistent on there being Josh. I'm gonna be... There's just a one up there. This feels like an omen. Okay, these are more... Okay, so you do need Josh in order to get into the... Fantastic. Alright, I guess we gotta go and spend an hour trying to find another pineapple. I don't know, just... It may just be me, but it feels as though the Josh aspects of this game are some of the weaker ones, because it's just like... You spend most of the time trying to find these fruits for him. And it just ends up being... That one level in that one hotel level especially comes to mind in this regard. It feels as though I ain't supposed to be here yet. Alright, back we go. That was the wrong button. Come on, Mario, you can make... There we go. Okay, back to square one. Where do we find a pinnacle? What if you want to go to Koof Mountain, but a Pianta said? Yeah, I can certainly imagine. Okay, where is this pineapple? Are you gonna make this difficult for me, game, like you did last time? I mean, I'm glad you're all having a good time at the very least. This is the worst vacation ever. Do you know where I could find a pineapple, small child? Don't run away from me. I'm talking to you here. Fine, be that way. Hold still, you devil. Hold still. I'm trying to talk. Oh. It wasn't worth it. Now you, sir, have you seen a pineapple? Riveting conversation, why do I bother? Let's see, no pineapple. I see you up there. I still rebuke you. Camera, can you work with me here, please? Alright, let's see if we could... I heard Chucks while I was away. Did I... No, we're still at it. Oh. Okay, pineapple was right here. Okay, now I just gotta figure out how to get Josh all the way over to the thing. Surely it shouldn't be too difficult, right? Yeah, we're... Alright, Josh. You better not disappoint me. We'll go... Oh! I was about to say, there's a, Well, that's what I get for just, jumping into the abyss. And let me guess, I just, Okay, so I'm still stuck here. Death. This is only the beginning, I'm sure. Hurry up, will ya? I don't got all day. At the very least, we know where we can find pineapple. The only question is how to get the... This is the interesting question, because I'm not sure whether Yoshi can hang from the monkey bars, so that's going to be interesting. Well, it feels as though there's just a whole bunch of this village which, you don't necessarily interact with. Also, quite funky looking tree here, which just says every single fruit known to man on it. Imagine if we had those over here. Oh, of course he wants nanners now. I gotta get nanners. Always have to be so fickle, don't you, Josh? He's like, you can't just be satisfied with pineapples. No, you want nanners now. Well, fine. Here's your stupid nanners. I want some of those nanners. Can't just practice GMO crop manipulation. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, given how scummy they all are. Alright, here we go, Josh. Just casually just eating the local wildlife. Okay, let's see what happens when I do this. Josh is not strong enough to... Josh is not strong enough to break through containment like that. So what? Do we just, Okay, I'll take it. So can he just also just snipe these one-ups real... He cannot insert... Well, that kind of sucks. You can't even grab one-ups. I would expect a lot more from you, Josh. Oh, of course we got the two one-ups. One one-up always tells the truth, the other one always lies. Well, here we are. I'm guessing this is it. Damn it, so many one-ups that would kill you if you weren't careful. Yeah, I can certainly imagine, and... Oh, here it is! It is time to suffer. I'm a jugster. See, I'm guessing it's you want the small one over. All right. Okay, so I was right on my hunch. Small one sends you. Big one sends you further. It's like you gotta wait for these fat flops in order to get into the right position, like that per se. How many of these things are there? Oh, they're just respawning. Fantastic. All right. Yes, you are a chuckster. Yeah, I think this is like one of the more infamous ones. You just gotta wait like 1,000 years for him to get over here. This is depending on what to look at. I'm a chuckster who's gonna need some extra power here. Depending on what direction their back is when they also turn to talk to you. Absolutely. Isn't it this was definitely a good idea for level design. It's hard to tell over here, but it looks like the Shadow Mario's just sort of lurking over there. Anyways, I'm not interested in talking to him. I'm just here to break all my bones trying to get over to the shrine over there. Waiting for the mod with a chuck to just slam dunk you right into the void. That would be amazing. Unfortunately, it is not meant to be. No. Get over here already, please. Get over here. Come here. I wasn't close enough. Now I gotta wait another 1,000 years for him to come back. I'm a chuckster respectfully. So, how's your weekend been going? Admittedly, on my end, it's been a bit more of a, another quiet one. It sort of really has felt like Saturdays have just been not much just happens. It's the lie-in day, which, probably isn't the most healthy, productive-wise, but... It's one of those things where it feels like I kind of need it. You know, just after a long week. Alright, get ready, Morrow. He's coming. Oh lord, he coming. He's a chuckster. Nailed it. Which in hindsight was not a great idea to start a friend and myself in a workout routine. Not a great idea during a heat wave. My condolences, my dear friend. My condolences. Anyways, that wasn't nearly as bad as it could have potentially been. So far, it feels as though we've just been barnstorming, Pianta Village. Which is funny, because I was really, betting on Chuckster being kind of a nightmare one. You've basically done. I mean, I'm sure there's still a little bit more, right? Like, oh no, they're all drowning horribly in the lava. Oh no. Oh. Of course it's a time limit. Alright. Might start crying, please, cry more. The slime, as it were, as opposed to the boiling lava. I don't know, it feels as though, this is one which I can kind of take my time on. I want to see him suffer. And of course, you gotta wash him off afterwards. Isn't this wonderful? $3 for... Okay, only two... Oh, that was a 2-for-1. Well then, I guess I'll just casually be making a move. Yeah, this... Like, especially at this point, it really feels as though a lot of the missions are definitely lopsided in terms of their difficulty. Okay, those ones are fine. Yeah, because you think back to, Sienna Beach, where you had to clean up all the slime within the time limit. That was a lot more egregious and tight with its time limit compared to this. Like, see, we're only a minute in, we're basically halfway done. Can you stop? As I was saying, main thing I've been mostly focused on this afternoon, rather, has been more shiny hunting, unfortunately. Because it feels like there's just been a long stretch of time where it's like I've not received a single shiny, because I'm to the point where I'm wondering, is my shiny charm even working? Little did I know that that since I'd tried shiny hunting the White-Fin Basculin, I didn't realize that was actually like the hardest shiny hunt in the entire game, so I took a break from that. I took a break from trying to get myself a shiny Fuecoco because I wanted one. And... Okay, there's 2 more just sort of lying around here somewhere. Where are these 2? Am I missing something? Also... Why is the lake bed completely dry? I'm guessing I'm gonna need a higher vantage point here. Nothing over here, nothing over there. This maybe one I actually lose. Now when I think about it. Probably all the chain chunks board the water. I wouldn't be surprised. There were 2 you didn't clean off. Alright, I guess I'll just go and hunt them down and defeat them. Oh. It was that simple, wasn't it? Okay. Guessing last one was over here some... Oh, it was this one, I think. Hip hip hooray. I was nearly undone by my own ineptitude. Alright, so I just talk to this guy now that the terror has been vanquished. The savior. Yeah, you should be thankful for everything I've been doing for you fat tubs. So yeah, I decided to take a break from trying to shiny hunt Baskin, which I've sort of been going about wrong, admittedly, because it's like one of those ones where you sort of need a mass outbreak in order to properly shiny hunt it. It's like, I wanted to try doing it without a shiny, but it only appears in like this one area, and there's only like 4 which spawn at a time, so it's like kind of impractical to do so without a mass outbreak. So I've just been spending the afternoon trying to get a mass outbreak to spawn, but it only appears in one area, and it's super rare for it to show up, so it's like, this is probably going to take me days. On the plus side, I did manage to, in the meantime, go away... Oh, last Shadow Mario mission. Yeah, I managed to go away and finally get myself free, actually. Shiny Tandem Mouses. Because I wanted one. And it's funny as well, because that's also, like, one of the harder ones to get, because this shiny is, like, indistinguishable from the standard. Why would I want a shiny Tandem Mouse in that case? I don't know, I just wanted one. Anyways, get over here, you. This is the last time I have to do... Oh. Okay, so his... I guess Shadow Mario also had Taco Bell this evening. That was pathetic. It's like, you gave me so much trouble in the hotel, and then you just lied down for me once we get here. It's just like... The difficulty of all these missions feels awfully lopsided to me. Up. And there he is. And yep, he's going over there. He's diving in, and just like that, at long last, we finally have access to the Koof Caverns. But we're not going to be going in there just yet. This chase never lasts long enough. I mean, again, the one in... oh. Okay. I'm led to assume I'm basically, forced to go into the Koof Caverns at this point. I have to go in order to reset the overworld. And happy dozy. And there I was thinking that, I could go back and just do all the other side content, like the last mission of, Pianta Village, but I guess not. I guess not. I mean, we could probably do that a little bit later. Alright, I've heard notorious things about the Koof Caverns. This is going to be quite interesting, because I'm fairly certain this is my first time actually in here. Just going in... Oh, you can do that. Okay. Goo Caverns being notorious. No, not the Goo Caverns, the Koof Caverns. We finally made it to the Koof Cave with all the magma. But we're not going to be doing that just yet, because I want to, at the very least, do some of the stuff which I missed out on / failed. We're not going to be doing Poison River, because just getting there will probably take a millennia, so we're just going to do Some of the stuff I messed up, but first off, we're going to be finishing off Pianta Village, because I feel like it. Gonna try the yes, I am gonna try the balloons again, and the pachinko. The floods caused by a recent record-breaking... Oh, it was rains. The Shine Gate has also opened... Oh. This is just sort of reminding... Yeah, go into the Koof Caverns. Yes, the balance. But first, we gotta go over here. The Fluff Festival Coin Hunt. You mother fluffers, you. Forcing me to go up into the heavens in order to get your red coins. Yeah, because I'm guessing this is just another run-of-the-mill kind of dull red coin mission, right? Oh, and they all blow about as well. That could be annoying. When are we getting balance? Never. If I can help it, never. Because I have heard notoriously bad things about Balan Wonderworld. To the point where I'd rather not indulge. Also, led to assume that most of the red coins are just going to be on the ground here. Feels like for the most part, there's not really necessarily much of a threat. It's like, congratulations, you have banished the threats of the Mexican cuisine. Or I suppose in our case, the Indian cuisine. It is time to celebrate. Clearly 8 out of 10. I mean, I'm sure design-wise, you can think what you want in terms of Mr. Balan and his Wonder World, but I, for one, have no interest in indulging. Yeah, let's assume we gotta go all the way back up the tree again. I gotta wonder, because obviously this is like a big mushroom, right? I gotta wonder how many of the mushrooms in this game, level-wise, are poison. Oh. Okay, so you can just hold on to them, which I'm guessing is how you get up to most of the red coins. And then they just go all the way over there. Rocket nozzle! Don't mind me, Patat. I'm just about to ascend to the heavens. I thought there might be a red coin up there. Hey, touch Fluffy, get to... Oh. Yeah, I remember, sort of, from, no, at least that was a thing in one of the Yoshi games. Oh, there's one in here. Come on, dive, 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 damn you. Dive, dive, dive. So yeah, I'm content to believe that most of the red coins are, in fact, not just sort of hanging in the air. This is not one of those things where a lot of the missions, again, feel lopsided, because I'm thinking with regards to the red coin mission on Gelato Beach, for instance, or the one in Naki Bay, where you had to chase around that stupid fish. It's like, we don't necessarily get any of that here. It's just, I'm guessing you have to grab onto these fluffy things in order to get somewhere. Because again, I'm not seeing that many red coins. Oh, there's clouds up there, which can only mean one thing. We have to get much higher. Like, even here, all the water's been drained. Where's the guy supposed to get a Dasani around here? Because let's face it, with how tourist-trapped this place is, these people would just be offering you Dasani. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Exactly. Like here, I think this is our first interaction with these clouds. I At this point, I kind of feel more lost than anything. Oh! I thought I had something there. Again, I'm hoping at the very least that, these red coins are fairly easy to track down. Because again, I basically have no memories of this particular mission. I'm just sort of wandering around aimlessly. Again, I do gotta wonder where all the water in this place came from, because it's like, it starts here, and then it just goes through the river and into the abyss over there. It's like, was this place like a spring? I mean, I know there's like a hot spring over here, which is, you know, the only hot spring. Oh, I see you over there. You thought you could hide from me. Underneath those bees. That would be great for allergy. Yeah. I imagine when it comes to hay fever, this is hell. Yeah, I'm not seeing any red coins up in the sky. I'm hoping at the very least there's not one of those clouds, because that's not going to be okay. I'm going to be very upset if that's the case. Also, I'm wondering as to whether or not at any point this music is going to drive me mad. Oh, I see you up there. You thought you could hide. Tiny dandelion post would imply there's been an island nearby with dandelion flower bigger than the volcano. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. All things considered. Let's see, no red coins up here, weirdly enough. It's like, where could all these red coins possibly be? And, are they in the suspicious-looking, pile of crates? It seems like a fairly conspicuous... This feels particularly conspicuous. Mario, no, that's the village rations. Good. Good. They had this coming. You're ruining my vacation. I'm gonna ruin... Oh. Okay, so it's... Mario destroying all the village rations is, in fact, canonical. Also, I already got, like, 6 of 8. So, like, I'm guessing this whole Puff 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 festival is... basically unrelated to my red coin hunt. Watch me be horrendously wrong. Gleeful Yahoo as the village will starve. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy about the whole thing. Again, Mario is a very vindictive man. He allowed Bowser to drown in the lava in New Super Mario Bros. He just allowed him to die He just watched on as Bowser just died horribly and his skin melted off. It's like, he was just in there dying horribly and Mario's just like, Mario #1! One of the bridge where you send the mini chain to... Right. That's a blue coin. You'd think there'd be a red coin down here, but I think I may have already gotten that one. I do gotta wonder how long this particular loop is. Nearly fooled me. Unfortunately for it, I'd have learned and grown and evolved in order to be able to fully rebuke these horrendous mechanics. Illegal blue coins getting ignored, red coins get stolen. Now what are you possibly implying? What could you possibly be implying with such talk as that? It's a complete mystery to me. This is a child-friendly game on a child-friendly channel. Oh, see, I could just casually just jump on all their heads. Again, Mario is a very bitter and vindictive man. Getting bigger with each coin collected. Okay, so I was thinking there might be a red coin up here. It doesn't look like it. Just more weird-looking mushrooms. Again, I gotta wonder if any of these are poisonous. I'm hoping at the very least there's none underneath the village. That would not be okay. Football. Guessing there's none over here because I already got like 2. You'd think there might be one over here. There's the one by the swing here, I wonder. Has the swing been deceiving me the whole time? No, it hasn't. Actually starting to groove with it. I mean, admittedly, I sort of am as well, and I'm not comfortable with it. It feels as though I'm starting to give in to the madness, as it were. Refresh body and spirit with a deep. So, what kind of dip are we talking about? Are we talking like, garlic or barbecue? Queso? Salsa? What? What kind of dip are we talking here? Again, no idea what's up with the dandelions here. It feels as though they're linking to something, but I... Probably call it... Yeah. Yeah. At least to go with the pizza. Well, I haven't actually tried, like, garlic dip with nachos before. Just sort of seems like a combination where it's just like, no. Like, I know what you're thinking, but no. Don't even try it. This looks conspicuous. It was, in fact, not conspicuous at all. Alright, this is getting kind of redonkulous at this point. Like, surely these things can't be too difficult to find. Again, feels like there's something conspicuous over here, but oh, nope, nope, nothing over here. I think there's one on... Of course there's one under the grates. Why am I not surprised that I would have to risk life and limb to get under there? Alright, here we go. And just like that, the atmosphere has completely changed. This feels a lot scarier now that I don't have rocket flood. Now that I don't have hover flood. Nope. Rocket! 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 The worst thing is, I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. And yet I went for it any... No, no, get back up there. Get back up there. We're not done here yet. Note to self, do not go for the, do not go for the rocket nozzle. Rocket nozzle feels like a trap. Okay, first things first, we're going to scope out underneath the, Yeah, we're gonna scope out underneath the village before anything else. I have hover nozzle this time, so we should be fine. Jimmy spelled spraying joke because bought angry upside down. I wonder what you could possibly mean by that. So Not seeing any red coins around here. I mean, I suppose I'll keep looking as well, at the very least. Barely made it. Average commute through Birmingham. You're wrong about that. Oh, there was a red coin over here. And I think I know how to get to it. Yeah, I think I know how I'm supposed to get over there. So you're missing one with the Great Star platform. Last one is top of the massive tree on a... Fantastic. Okay, so new mechanic. You can just do that. And hopefully not fall to your death in the process. Going over there. Over here, I think. Up, damn you. Up. Just somehow I need to get all the way out. I mean, I could probably have done this with the rocket. No, I probably wouldn't have done this with the rocket nozzle. Least hostile island path. Or at least they were kind enough to put these swings here. For what it's worth. Yeah, I think I know the formula now. We gotta go over here. I gotta wonder what the point of these grades are in terms of the livelihoods of the Pianta village. Is it like to... I mean, I'm just realizing this thing is just like on a big tree, so... Also, yeah, how is this... I'm guessing this is just sort of part of the scaffolding in order to sort of keep the whole thing upright. I'm assuming there's nothing else I need to do here. I just casually waltz my way back to the village and go and succumb to the madness again. Don't see many Pianta kids. I mean, that is a good observation at the same time. Unlike the marker reactors, this village at the very least has guardrails. I was gonna say, this thing is basically just based on top of the massive tree. And yet there's like landmass. How does this work? I'm led to assume that all the stuff down there is just leftover scaffolding. Gonna be charitable for once. Not sure why my voice is inflecting like this. Help. A giant tree of what I can only assume is an active volcano or a hole in the center of the world. I mean, I'm fine going with hole in the center of the world in terms of this is where all the Piantas crawled from. This is the abyss. It's part of the abyss from whence they came. Of course, can't run away from that without at least having a little bit of a memento from the bees. Again, I will just reiterate, movement in this game does feel quite nice. Just being able to just move about like this is still quite satisfying. So I'm guessing it was this one which had the red coin in it. It was. Fine, you get to keep most of your supplies this time around. I'll be charitable. For once. It's more than you creatures deserve. I gotta remember where that seventh one is. Shouldn't be too difficult to find, right? Yeah, it feels like in terms of movements, I've kind of got this, this thing down to a letter at this point. I'm assuming I'm gonna need the rocket nozzle for this. I'm guessing it's that platform at the top of the tree. How am I going to do this? Yeah, I don't think that works. I may as well see if I can track down that that other one that I got. If I can remember where it is. But that thing feels great on the old Italian bones. Oh, definitely. It's like you think that that Mario's entire history of gaming has just been a war against the Koopalings, when in reality it's been a war against his own bones. You know, just pushing himself to the limit to see whether or not this will be the time they break. Yeah, music's starting to drive me a little mad again. Alright, Alright, I remember where that one is, and it's just a matter of this final one. Where could this final one possibly be? Because I feel as though we've been lingering here long enough, and I'm ready to leave. God, sounds like the peons. No, that's just you giving in to the madness, you fool. Yeah, still wondering how you're supposed... Is that... I'm guessing this is where all the flop stuff comes from. You gotta... Comes in. You gotta get up on the... You gotta get all flopped up in order to get to the top. Like, is... I'm presuming that's the... Oh. Right. Clouds. Somehow I completely forgot about those. I forgot that clouds exist. And can I just... Wait, can I just walk up on top? Yes, I can walk on top of the leaves. Yes! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta get all the way over there. So oh. Okay, so I just gotta get up on that little dandelion thing and it just carries me all the way over there, I'm guessing. Alright, taxi! Taxi, the Copacabana! No! Yes! Condense. Well, there we go. That's Pianta Village done. Don't remember there being classes down on this level too. Well, that's Pianta Village basically done. And... oh, we don't even get a sort of notification just like, hey, we go to Noki Bay next. Okay, so before we go to the Koof Caverns, I have a score to settle. It's time for the rematch. Oh, I made it. Okay. I've done a little bit of research, and I think I have a better idea on how this thing works now. So first things first, strictly hover nozzle. In the land of Pachinko, there is no shame! How did I fluff that up? Yeah, get me in there. Yeah, I think hover nozzle is basically required for this, so you can ensure you land where you want to. I think that's the two hardest ones out the way real quick. It's like a good... Oh... You've made a powerful enemy today. I'm just kidding, I'm not powerful. But you made an enemy today. Let me get up their game. There we go. We're already halfway done. I don't care if it's cheating. This whole thing is infamously bad, and I don't like it. Okay, so that's 5. We basically don't have to worry at all about the bottom layer anymore, so... Yeah, it's like, if you have an idea on how the launching mechanics work, then this one isn't too much of a problem. Mario, can you stop? Can you stop, please? And there we go. The way Mario gets yoinked around is rigged like a real pachinko machine. Yeah, it basically is. And yeah, that's all 8 coins. So now all we have to do is get into the middle hole, which I think we just accomplished by doing absolutely nothing. Just like that. Get fluffed. And oh yeah, we're basically got half the we got half the sprites at this point. So yeah, that was a lot easier. But I think it's time for the rematch of the century. Place your bets, everybody. It's time for more of this stupid roller coaster. We're gonna try. Love that shine. Yeah. Again, presentation-wise, this game is immaculate. Roman, why? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Alright, it's time for the roller coaster again. This is probably gonna take me a few tries, because again, gonna have to learn how to aim the rocket all over again. Yeah, just get me up there already. I know how this ends. Like, I will just say, if it weren't for the locals, and it weren't for the sort of general tourist trappy nature of this place, I wouldn't mind paying this place a visit. It's like it's got everything you'd want for a vacation. It's got hot springs, it's got a nice hotel where you can have a shandy, it has the roller coaster. Because it's Roman, why would you do this to me? Okay, here we go again. Again, it feels like I'm just getting lucky with how I'm aiming this. I think that's the main thing. Just don't think too hard about it and you'll do fine. Either that, or you'll just miss horribly like I am. Okay, already halfway done. That was a mistake. Well, I got one with that at the very least. Okay. I would say feeling good, but then I just completely whipped that rocket. It just feels as though I am whiffing a lot. Like, where was that rocket even going? Okay, 3 more to go. I'm probably gonna miss these ones horribly. Can I? No, I can't get that one. It feels like it feels like these ones are like the worst ones to try and get. Oh, got one. Wait, can I just No, I can't sniper from here. Can I? Nope, can't get a good angle on it. Can't get a good angle on either one of these. Lovely. Just like that, Mario just dies horribly. Again, I feel if it weren't for the dying horribly part, this wouldn't be... Again, the free laps thing, I feel, just sort of ruins this whole thing. Because, like, if it's just, you go around until you burst all the balloons, this level would be annoying, but manageable. Free laps, though, for 20 balloons... Like, if it was free laps and 10 balloons, maybe. Yeah, I think we're just going to be doing this for a little bit, so... Strap in, everybody. We're in it for the long haul. Prepare for many a game over. Oh, single rocket. Why would you do this? Let's get this over with. Zero out of 2 balloons. Don't have to worry about those ones. Don't have to worry about those ones. Some of these are just inexplicably easier than others. How did I miss that? Okay. This feels like an improvement. I'd be so mad if I missed that one. Oh, this one. Okay, so just have to deal with these two. that one. Okay, okay, so I only have one more. I only have one more to get. Can I snipe it from here? No, I can't snipe from here. Thank you, game. No, can't snipe it from here. Oh, if I could have got that, that would have been amazing. Yes! 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 Have I ever streamed Luigi's Mansion? No, I haven't. That one's probably also going to be on the itinerary at some point, probably around Halloween. Anyways, roller coaster defeated. All that's left now, on my itinerary, is the Koof Caverns. Which is basically just going into final level. Heart attack balloons have been defeated. Yes! Yes! Meaning pretty much all there is left is stuff like the stupid toxic river and... I'm fairly certain there's also like a couple of shine sprites in the overworld. Should I try and get those? Because I figured that I'd be on that for a little bit longer than I actually was. I'm fairly certain there's some stuff around here which involves Josh as well. Let's just explore let's explore the town a little bit, why don't we? Give me a rocket. Also trying to remember where Josh is. Josh is over there. Clean the bells. Okay. Something about this seems oddly reminiscent of Sonic 06, but okay. Must just thinking about how you had to ring all the bells in order to get to the final level. Clean off, damn you! Oh, it's working. It's very slowly working. Fantastic, okay. At least that explains why that manhole cover is there. Only question is, how do I get there? From atop this building by the looks of it. That bronze is gonna be so... yeah. Like, boo fluffing who? There we go, a new shine sprite to add to the list. 62. Blood needs a power washing attachment. Well, yeah, they don't want to make the game too easy, don't they? Because otherwise we'd just be able to one-shot Shadow Mario, and we can't be having that. Okay, guessing there's another bell over here. Yeah, there's a bell. How many bells does this place need, I wonder? Alright, get clean already, damn you! The Smart Power Washing Simulator Mario Sunshine Edition. I'm surprised they haven't done that, actually. That seems kind of obvious. Shadow Mario not smart enough of being cut in half by an Aqua Jet. Like, it would be amazing if you could, hose the Beyonders of this place down with a power washer. It's the least they deserve. The hitbox on these bells seems kind of inconsistent to my... It's like, am I actually clean? Oh, okay, I'm cleaning it now. There we go. And, of course, this one is up on the roof. Well, at the very least, from the looks of it, the landscape seems a lot less depressing. It's like we didn't like at the start. It's like the whole place is covered in darkness, and now it actually is looking a fair bit more pleasant to look at, relatively speaking. Like it's not dark and miserable anymore. Like, how can we make more money than they just easily release that class 1 emulation on Steam? Yeah. I'm kind of confused as to why they haven't released their games on Steam. Like, it would sort of defeat the purpose of RetroArch. Also, speaking of RetroArch, I was planning on using it for tomorrow's stream, however, I'm not sure the Steam version of RetroArch necessarily agrees with, PSP games. So, I may have to change my plans on that on that front. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just carry it all the way over there the hard way. Alright, Josh. I'm fairly certain there's some stuff over there which needs you to hose it down with your gross goop juice, so let's hurry up. One PSP game, she said. Well, more so what I did have planned, because, I can't believe it, Josh is dead. Ratchet get no, I don't. You know, it's a funny thing. I've never actually played a Ratchet and Clank game. Like I heard they were good. It's just I never got round to it. Which is weird because it's like I got a PS2 Slim, but I guess I just even back then still preferred the GameCube. Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I know Ratchet and Clank are good. At the very least, the olden games before the PS4, before the PS4 game remake, based around the movie, which nobody liked. Like, I'm fairly familiar with some ratchety stuff, but not to an extortionate degree. Don't acknowledge the movie. Yeah. I can certainly imagine. Also, Yoshi just ate a parrot. He just does that. Nope. I rebuke you. Most of the Jak and Daxter games run natively on PC. Oh, so they did get recompiled. That's pretty cool. You know, I approve of that. Just for sort of archival purposes. Nice. You know, it is kind of a weird feeling now of sort of getting to the end there, because obviously I still haven't seen arguably the worst of this game yet, but already it feels as though I'm kind of gonna miss it. Like, sure, there's been some frustrating stuff, but generally it's been a pleasant ride, and if it were the case, if I were just to not do the optional just do what is required in order to beat the story, as opposed to any of the optional stuff or doing 100%, I would probably still be on board with enjoying this a fair bit more. You just sort of curate the experience to be trim the fat, as it were. Not sure if that was the intended way to get across here, but I don't care. Also, it feels as though the Yoshi spin jump is ridiculously high. Alright, let's... Oh, it was another blue coin. I could have sworn there was like a trick to getting into, this particular Shine Sprite. Hold up. I could have sworn there was a trick. Unfortunately, I don't remember what the trick is. So are those guys on the ship next to Rico. I have a feeling there's something interesting about to happen. What's up with these fellows? Guess I'll be heading back to Pianta Village. Really, is the only... Oh. Don't expect any sea shanties. Oh no, I'm a fan of shanties. Okay, here we are, back at the airstrip. It is nice that they allow you to come back here. Also, not certain as to why there's so many cheap jeeps anywhere. This seems concerning. Oh, and of course, there's another red coins mission. Here we go. And this feels a fair bit more manageable to control compared to the squids in Rico Harbor, at the very least. My style is immaculate. Okay, so where are the other three? I think they're all the way over here. Have you seen any red coins around here, Sonny? Oh, they were just... Okay, so I guess it's just... Is it the flagpole? I'm gonna have to look at the... Oh, there's stuff under here. Okay. Too many fish in the ocean, the rock distance to kill, you just wipe out, to be fair. Yeah, there's also that. It's also just, it's easier to control. Yeah, again, it is nice that they allow you to come back here. There we go, we got the funny number. We got the Mario number. Okay, I think given the time, I think it's high time we checked out the Coof Cabins already. Unless there's more stuff for me to do. Oh, I got the funny number in terms of coins at the very least. Nice. Is there anything left for me to do at the airstrip, I wonder? Also, I'm still wondering how to get into this... Try to get this sprite here, because I know there's a trick. I just, again, don't remember what the trick is. Thoughts of the piano that's sitting on... Oh, it's a he's a chuckster, I think. Is that where we're go... Is that how we're doing this? Would be nice if I could at the very least get up onto the roof. That'd be nice. Okay, good. Hello, sir. I can't believe it, he just... Property... I can't believe it, Mario's gonna get done for property damage now. It's bad enough that they got him on false charges, with this whole thing. Now he's going to have to rebuild the entire island, basically make Wrecking Crew sunshine in order to pay for the damages to this window. Okay, Coof Caverns time. Imagine so if he walked out to Johnny Roof and with his got the sunglasses and said, I'm a chuckster. Chuckster the Hedgehog. Yeah, I've heard notorious things about the Coof Caverns, so I'm very much not looking forward to this. Also, let's assume the hover nozzle is basically required for navigating this place. We'll try nonetheless. Here we go. Welcome to the Coof Caverns. Okay, so it basically just, forces me to use Hover Nozzle. Wow. That was, like, immediate. It's like Mario's brutal and televised deaths. Mega death. Okay, so I know these just got to stay up on them until the fire goes out. Can you? At least this place is kind enough to supply me with free one-ups. That's very considerate of you, game. I mean, already this feels kind of pretty white knuckle, to be honest. It's like, this game is basically demanding you to be on top of your game in order to navigate this place. And we get to the worst part already! Are you ready for the worst part of the game? I'm sure not. We haven't come across this boat yet because we didn't do the Poison River. I think it's more so... There we go. Yep. You just have to very carefully navigate this boat around all these pillars. Like, obviously, you'd be more used to this if you did the Poison River level, which yeah, I think this is where it gets particularly bad. I think it's just a case of just the occasional conservative squirt here in order to get through. Am I gonna have to get that blue coin in order to proceed? You just had to rub it in, didn't you, right at the end game? Screw you. Okay, I think that's the worst of it over. I just have to, ascend. Because apparently this place just is full of clouds. Thankfully, these aren't shrinking clouds as far as I'm aware. They're just clouds. This whole part of the game is really just hope you figure out how to use the rocket nozzle. Hope you got some chaff grenades. Game. No! Every blue coin shrinks. Yeah. That was the most tragic thing I've ever seen, and the worst part is no checkpoints. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to go through the boat thing again. And I was thinking the rocket nozzle part would be the easy part. Oh. Yeah, that is just straight up brutal. Alright, here we go again. Strap in, everybody! It's like a... Well, at the very least, we get a sort of nice, picturesque view to open things up, which doesn't immediately direct me to Noki Bay. Why does the game insist on me doing that, even though I've cleared Noki Bay? I never understood that as a kid. It's just like, hey, Noki Bay, so you should go here next, except... I've already been to Noki Bay. I already got all the coins. We'll go back there anyway. There's blue coins and stuff. No. Alright, here we go again. I'm presuming the fire comes back on those platforms after a set amount of time. Because the last focal attraction the game has that they can focus on. I mean, I guess. Also, I think I've screwed myself royally here. Yeah, I screwed myself royally there. I can see why people hate this level. I can see why this caused a fair bit of childhood trauma, trying to get through this mess. What also doesn't help as well is that, there's a whole bunch of steam which crops up once you, clear out all the fire platforms, so it's like, you kind of have to guess what your next move is as to whether or not the spikes have risen up on this next platform. They haven't. Okay, this doesn't feel so bad. I mean, I do appreciate in terms of this being like a final test of all the nozzles that all the skills that you've learned up to this point. Aside from the turbo nozzle for some reason. You know, just, I guess turbo nozzle just doesn't catch any sort of break. Okay, I feel especially at this point, where you have to sort of go through the gap, that, I think that's the harshest part of this whole, boat thing. I'm guessing this boat... I gotta wonder what this boat is actually made of now that I think about it. Brace for impact! Oh, and there's just like all the blue I can imagine that this level alone just turned people off trying to get all the blue coins, because the amount of blue how many blue coins are in this area? It's ridiculous. I should have died there. Yeah, just how many blue coins are in this level? They just don't end. It's just this entire area is just full of them. Okay, I'm guessing this leads up to the final boss.
The water's great. Hey, Junior.
Hey, Junior! Are you ready, kids?
Come on in, Mama Peach.
She's still wearing her dress, you dummy.
I think not.
Just, let me just hop up here very slow. No Jack Black. 0 out of 10. Those are the final ones. I can certainly imagine why. Anyways, yeah, Bowser time, I guess. I think I know how this goes. I think I know how you're supposed to do this mission. Or this boss. Just basically, meteor stomp the platform and try not to fall off. Mama! Yeah, I can imagine this being particularly white knuckle, especially after all the stuff you had to do to get here. Just 2 more times. Hey, Flood, you kind of stuttering there. You feeling okay, buddy? I feel as though you ain't exactly feeling too hot. Whoa, Nelly! Whoa, Nelly! No! No! Yes! Alright, just one more. Don't screw me over now! Don't screw me over now! That's, well, it wasn't as... It went smoother than I expected it would for the first time around. Bowser's big in this game, in principle, is just know whether or not she's Bowser Jr.'s mom. Yeah, well, do we even get an explanation as to why Bowser got that big? Also, nice aspect ratio here, Mario. He ate his veggies. Oh no, where did he go? Oh, Mario, this is what you wanted, right? This was my promise I made to you. He was what he was. A brave and a robed fire pump who gave his life to save the island. Blood. Battery low. And just like that, order is restored and chaos has been averted. We saved the day once again. Yeah, we got all the shine sprites, everybody celebrate. Hip hip hooray. Kalu Kalea, I can finally get on with fluffing vacation. This horrible tourist destination. Yeah, this massive tourist trap.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know she's not really my mama.
Honestly, I don't even know how that would work.
Someday, when I'm bigger,
It also doesn't help that he just sounds like Max from Pokemon.
I wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well put, son.
And meanwhile, the rest of the Koopalings are just sort of molding in the dumpster of irrelevance.
Rest a while.
Yeah, it feels super funny that, like, we got... Bowser has, like, 7 other sons with the Koopalings, and there's just... And it's just like, this is my son! Forget all of these other, like, 6... All these, like, other guy... Oh, Flood's alive again.
The vacation starts
like-
now.
Real nice game to tease me with Flood's death, only to take it back right away. What is this, the Rise of Ray? Anyways, that's Soup Soon. That's Mario Adventure 2, Super Mario Sunshine. This game really is a mixed bag. All things considered. It's just like, there's a lot of missions and there's a lot of stuff in here with just regards to the atmosphere and the tone of the game, which is just like fantastic. But again, just the mission structure and the difficulty spikes just feel very lopsided, leading to, oh look, I once caught a fish this big. You know, there's just a lot of, again, a lot of the jank in this game, which, again, feels very sort of out of character for the Mario series, given just how polished it usually is, or at the very least became over time. Like, especially with Galaxy. The thing is, like, airtight as far as I remember. Prepare the bun bikini. Bowser looks horrified I don't have her hair color. But this does sort of lead into an interesting quandary on my part, because this is something I've been wondering a little bit with regards to playing through this. Which do you reckon is the better of the two games? This or Sonic Adventure 2? I mean, obviously there may be a bit of a bias here on my account, but honestly, with regards to, especially at the very least what you need to do in order to, basically the bare minimum of what you need to complete the entire game, me personally, I kind of feel as though, Adventure 2 is at the very least less frustrating. Oh. Oh no! What could this possibly mean? Him, Piantissimo getting the brush. Execute Order 66. So yeah, I think that's basically everything I wanted to accomplish here. Unless you had an idea as to what else I could do with the time. 100% bias as my Summer Vi games come back to it far more consistently than do Adventure 2. I mean, obviously you do come back for this when it is summertime. It really does embody the summer mood. But me personally, I feel as though in terms of all the stuff that you have to do in the game, I find Adventure 2 less frustrating with all the stuff that is necessary. Like, This game has stuff like, you know, the roller coaster thing, the pachinko thing, the squid thing, just a whole bunch of these really sort of annoying, missions you have to go through, and I think the worst it gets in Adventure 2's case is stuff like, Mad Space and Security Hall. I think it's a case of what you, think is worse, really. It's like, would you rather go through Security Hall, or would you rather go through Pachinko? Talk to Shades. Yeah, I know, I was gonna talk to Shades, man. I think they're too different to compare. I think this game falls off hard on Adventure 2 because the supersonic style is adult and goofy, but it is fun. There we go. I haven't seen anyone look that good in my gear in ages. Yeah, I think, you get these depending on how many sprites you have, right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that you can get these and in every level I'm pretty certain, or at the very least you can get them in Bianco Hills. This is pretty neat. But again, do kind of wish that, it kind of feels like it's aged kind of poorly compared to Odyssey, where the whole thing about that game is alternate costumes. Whereas like here, it's like you get one. As opposed to an Odyssey where it's like you get all of them. So yeah, I think it may just be me, I personally prefer Adventure 2, but again, it is probably bias he's talking. It is my first video game. Like, this is no... I think it is just a case, all things considered of, you know, this is brilliant, in relative terms, but I like Adventure 2. I think that's a good way of putting it. Anyways, I think that's everything I wanted to do. I don't know if there's any other... I have a feeling there's a whole bunch of other sprites around here. I mean, I may as well, speak at the very least to the Tanukis. See what they have to say about my performance. Alright, here I am, you vegans. Can't drop my prices that... I mean, yeah, you can. The livelihood of these villages depends on it, you vegans. Okay, Sonic... Quiet you. Quiet you. You're one to talk. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to do. Devs alert. Shine scientists report that the Shine sprites, which had all but vanished in recent days, are rapidly returning to the Shine Gate. Game over. Oh no. Yeah, we're not getting into that. I think I've basically done it. Oh yeah, there's still, over there. I think there's something over there. We may as well have a look. Break all the crates within 30 seconds. I'm guessing these respawn, right? Yeah, you just get shine sprites for breaking crates like that, so... Alright, we may as well end on... Alright, fine. Fine, we got the cringe number. We got the cringe number. Roman, I will end you. I will end you for that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here. I've done basically everything I set out to do, so, tune in next week when, we step out from this very bright and sunny game and venture into something a little bit, darker. I'm sure, given recent news, you know what I mean. I'll see you later in any case. Take care. Bye for now.